You remember when I was live on air with you and I didn't get a chance to sample the cinnamon almonds? So I got on air with Carrie Noletto, and you guys probably know Carrie. If you don't, she's one of our culinary experts. I've known her for 15, 20 years.
Yes,
I've known you a
getting
long
up
time.
there.
So I ate one of these. This is it, right? I'll take a couple and I'll put them in my hand. These are cinnamon crunch coated almonds.
So good.
Here's what I'll tell you. If you're afraid about getting addicted to them, you might not want to buy them because they are the most ridiculously delicious. I have ordered, you know what I ordered? My third set of 2 boxes. Danny cannot stop eating them. He's like, Dad. He's like, Dad, those are the greatest things I've ever had in my life. I've always got a box now on the counter. I love how they're packaged. It's really cool too. But anyway, Carrie's here with us, and this is our Ferris company gift boxes of gourmet holiday nuts. We've got one that's the roasted and salted deluxe mixed nuts.
That's right. That's the one I have here.
Big chunks.
Look at that.
Very few broken pieces. Almost all solid, large pieces, and a ton of it.
Yes.
You can get 2 boxes of those for $34.95. Or if you're a cashew guy or gal, you can go the roasted, sea salted cashews. May I?
They're amazing. I say that's like, to me, a cashew is like the steak of the nut world. It's just meaty, it's amazing, it's got lots of flavor. Yeah.
Or, if you want my recommendation, my recommendation would be get all 3. Remember, you get 2 boxes. The cinnamon roasted crunchy almonds.
They're so good.
I mean, I'll try to bite one.
It's hard to,
I want you to see. I don't know how close you guys can get. I did a pretty good job on this one.
You did. Look at that.
So look at the amount of crunch that is on there, and then this beautiful almond inside. You put one in your mouth,
it's an explosion.
you will not be able to stop.
It's totally like the holidays. If you ever like have those people with the carts, you know, and then they have them in the cones and they're warming them and you could just smell them from like miles and miles away. That's these. But ours are artisanally done. So we've got that nutmeg and cinnamon and the cloves and all of that in there. So it's totally that seasonal smell, that seasonal taste. It's absolutely delicious. And you're getting the 2 boxes of that if you go with that route. But you just got to kind of know the person you're buying it for. And we have a little elf sneaking in now, I think, to try.
Have you had these
try
before?
that.
No.
All right, wait. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
Because you're going to go in again and again.
This starts the...
You can't just have one.
Pop it in.
Go.
Let it crunch away. Taste it. You know what's amazing? Your nose. You can smell. The cinnamon comes through your nose. Right?
Oh my goodness.
So when you do it in small batches like that, and that's why they're all going to be amazing. Thank you for trying that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'll be back. I'll be back.
You cannot go wrong with that one. But Ferris, in case you're just being introduced to Ferris, I'm really excited. We are like steps away from our 100th year in business, which is going to be 24. So we were started in 1924 in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We've been here at HSN since 2010, and what we love about when we bring you these gift boxes, we've been doing this now, it's been this is our 2nd year doing these gift boxes. You guys love them. And the reason is because you want to share your Ferris with the important people in your life. And the thing about Ferris that's fantastic, it's sometimes we have people that we want to give something to, but they're not into sweets, or they're not, maybe they're watching their weight, or maybe there's someone
I don't think that's killer sweet.
It's not.
I really don't, because the nut cleans it up.
It's also more about the cinnamon and the nutmeg and all of that you're tasting, as opposed to the now there is sugar on it, okay, obviously, but it's very lightly dusted, and I think it's done in a proper way that it's not just like too sugary.
It reminds me of not really Boston baked beans. Remember the Boston baked beans, the little red candies that came there? It was around the peanut. It was around a peanut.
It does remind you of that.
It's got that same spice because those have a cinnamon taste to them.
Yes.
But this is crunchy, and it's not like the Boston baked beans were more of like a toffee type candy.
Sure.
Or like they were really would stick in your teeth.
Yeah.
This is like a crunchy, almost like a brittle.
Yes.
Right? Like somebody put a cinnamon brittle
100%.
on an almond. And it completely dissolves in your mouth.
And they're good as they are, but I tell you, if you warm them up for just a few moments, you got to warm them up.
I take these out. Danny doesn't want them to go in the oven.
Long.
He's like, you know what he does?
Wait.
He takes a paper cup
out
of my fancy box that I like. And he pours it in a cup, and he goes and sits down and plays Xbox.
All right,
and he pops them in.
As long as he loves them.
Like Tic Tacs, he's eating them. Just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, dude, those are not cheap. Those are expensive. They're worth it, but they're, you know.
But is he enjoying himself?
I
And if
gotcha.
he isn't, it's all worth it, right?
He's actually one of the few things where he's like, Dad, order more. Dad, order more.
Give
You
more.
just gotta have those for the holidays. Put them in a jar up for the holidays. You could do those with a glass of wine.
Oh gosh, yes.
Before dinner,
So
after dinner.
I put mine, I have the deluxe mixed nuts at home right now, and for Thanksgiving, I just put them in like a clear bowl. And you know, they come kind of in a clear bowl, kind of, but I put them in a glass, you know, bowl. And every day I've noticed I've just been taking a handful. So I go by the bowl and I grab a handful. So pretend that's like my handful. And that just satiates me because nuts have fiber, so it's filling you up, and it's that snack that kind of just like gets you to the next meal. So I love just having them out at the holiday time, and if people come by, then they can just grab some. And it's really simple and it's really easy. A lot of us have nut dishes, so this is great for that.
I put them in a snifter and I tie a red bow around it and I just put it out next to the bar.
That is fancy.
I was a bartender. I was a restaurant guy. You
Super
know, I'm
fancy.
Just, you know, I know how to do a little bit of
I
that
know
stuff.
you know.
Terry, I have to update everybody.
Okay.
Andre, go ahead. What do we got? The deluxe. Well, they're all deluxe. Which one? Oh, I got
Deluxe
you.
mixed nuts.
The mixed nuts, 275
That's gonna
cents.
go.
Remember, you get 2 boxes of this, not
Yes.
1 box. So you have 2 gifts. $3.50 left in just cashew with the sea salt. How am I doing on the cinnamon roasted almonds? 300 or so.
Yeah,
That's it.
so we're pretty even. These go every
So
year.
good.
We only bring in so many because we have to do the special gift box
High
for
protein.
them. I'm gonna show that to you again. But the mixed nuts, in case you're wondering, it has pecans, it has cashews from India and Brazil. It has hazelnuts, which I love, which we don't see in mixes all the time. And then we have our almonds. So this is giving you kind of that really nice mix for someone who's just a real nut lover, or like I said, just putting it out in a bowl like I do. If you are straight up and you go, listen, I'm a cashew person through and through, or you're getting it for someone who's a cashew person, our cashews are from India and Brazil. We purposefully go to the best places to get our nuts from, and that's why we've been in business for 100 years coming up here in the next month. And so what we've done is we've taken something that we do for you all year long, and we gave it this beautiful giftable box. You don't even have to do anything. It's gorgeous. It has even like a foil wrap on it.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It tells the Ferris story on the back, which I'm going to show you in a second. But each one, again, coming in this beautiful container here, because we wanted the presentation to be very classy. So when you give this to someone, this is not going to be like drugstore nuts or, you know, box store. When you go and it's not really that fancy, but even on the back, it talks about Ferris and who we are and what you're getting.
They're almost everyone is a whole piece. I've never seen that before. And by the way, there's a reason they put them in this box. In addition to it just to be real gifty, it protects the nuts and it protects the integrity.
Yes.
So when you get it home, you're not going to have, like, if you get the cinnamon ones, which I'm recommending, they're not going to be broken all up and there's going to be a bunch of candy at the bottom. They're all whole. And that's the best seller. So there they are. These are the packages. And do you mind if I open
Please.
I won't open it, but I'll just take the top off.
Yeah.
So here's the box. So you can wrap this up. It's already beautiful. You can just put a tag on it and then tape it. But when you open it up, and I will be honest, this little thing is a little bit of a pain to open when you first open it.
It's one of,
because it's got a little pull thing. You got to pull it, and then there's a little tab right there.
Yep.
They do that so it stays fresh when you pop it back on. But when I leave them in the box, I never take them out.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, you could just flip the top.
Well, my punk son comes in, he puts them in a
You don't even get far enough to take it out.
He takes the fancy out of me, puts them in a paper cup, and he sits in front of his Xbox. He's like, dude, these are just money, and he eats them. But you know what? I don't care who eats them as long as they enjoy them. I don't care how you eat them.
That's right.
But you want a great entertainment thing? Get the Bonnie and Pop fruit. Mix some of these fresh nuts on there.
Yeah.
Get some prosciutto and some capicola and all that stuff, and make a little charcuterie board.
Are you talking Italian to me?
I certainly am. Apparently, I have some Italian in me. But do that. This entertaining doesn't need to be hard.
Right.
But what you do want to do, I said do twice, I know. What you do want to do is you want to use quality ingredients.
Yes.
I learned that because I was in the restaurant business for 20 years.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You can screw everything else up. If the food isn't good, nothing else matters.
Oh, absolutely.
I saw a review of a very fancy restaurant that was in Disney recently.
Yeah.
Highest end, one of their highest end restaurants. And the review came out, it's like, it's a beautiful place, it's all that. But the food?
The food wasn't
not
good.
that great. It wasn't consistent.
Oh, that stinks,
When
yeah.
you get these, Ferris is one of those companies, they wouldn't be in business if they weren't consistent with the size, the taste, the flavor, the value. And they're not cheap. But I don't care about that. What's important is that you get value.
Oh, yes.
Right?
And we're trying to give you something that's so giftable and easy to hand off, you know, and you're getting 2 gifts in this. What's
Yeah,
that?
you can get this for free.
Oh.
HSN credit card. Get a brand new HSN credit card today, and we'll put $40 in your account. and you can use it on anything, that will pay for this. So you get your first set of Ferris nuts on us. And then, you know why we know that's a good deal? Because I know you're gonna buy more and more and more because you're gonna get addicted. If you already have a card, use your HSN app and get 20% off today. Andre, my man, he even did the math. He said $27.96.
Nice.
If you use the app. So lots of ways, as we said, it's HSN, lots of ways to pay for things, lots of ways to get discounts. It's the holidays. We know it's tough, right? We want to be able to get it home. This is another no-brainer. And whether you go sweet or you go savory, the one thing that's common that I love about nuts is it's a high-protein snack, so it's filling.
Correct.
So you don't need to eat a half a pound of cashews.
That's
In fact,
right.
most people can't.
That's
you
right.
eat 3 or 4 or 5, you're like, man, I feel satisfied.
You start to feel it.
Yeah.
And so that's the great thing about this for
One more.
snacking. And again, that's the great thing about this for gifting. Because sometimes you know those people in your life, they don't want something super sweet. They want something, maybe they're a more nutritious person. They kind of they watch what they eat. They're on Weight Watchers or all these various things. Nuts are a great way to have a snack anytime and kind of satiate
This
your
reminds me,
palate.
and I know you know this too, because
Yeah.
you go to New York a lot. New York City, the little cones of the hot nuts, right?
Yes.
New York City.
And
That's
you
what
would
tastes-
smell them from like
Yeah.
a block or two
That-
away, and you're like being drugged by
Yeah.
your nose.
I want a bag of those and give me one of those freaking New York hot dogs, man. All right, if you want the mix, nuts, the gold, 200 left.
They're gonna.
300 cashews, 300 almonds.
All right.
Gonna go quick. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
You're so festive with your little thing on there. I
Thank
love your
you.
little hair thing, too. All right.